Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jason, better known to millions of fans as Jelly Roll, has become one of the most unlikely success stories in modern country and rap-infused music. With a voice that blends grit, soul, and honesty, he has captured audiences around the world. Yet behind the lights, the fame, and the sold-out shows lies a man who has faced immense heartbreak and pain. Jelly Roll has never been shy about admitting that his journey to stardom was paved with sadness, regret, and personal battles. His sad moments, both past and present, continue to shape his artistry in ways that fans deeply connect with. Growing up in struggle, born in Nashville, Tennessee, Jelly Roll's childhood was anything but easy. His family faced financial difficulties, and he grew up in a neighborhood surrounded by poverty, drugs, and crime. At a young age, he was exposed to a world where survival often meant making choices that would later haunt him. Jelly Roll has spoken candidly about how those early years left emotional scars that took decades to process. He admitted that as a boy, he often felt overlooked, misunderstood, and left to figure things out on his own. Music became his escape, but even then, sadness lingered in the background. His mother struggled with addiction, and his relationship with his father was complicated. Those realities created a storm of emotions that would one day fuel his lyrics, but at the time left him feeling broken and lost. Time behind bars, one of the darkest and saddest moments in Jelly Roll's life came during his teenage years. At just 14, he was arrested for the first time. By 16, he was serving time in juvenile detention. Later, he would face more prison stints as an adult, including charges related to drug dealing. Looking back, Jelly Roll calls this period one of the lowest points of his life. What makes it even sadder, he has shared, is that he spent birthdays, holidays, and family moments behind bars. He missed out on milestones that most young people look forward to. In one of his most emotional reflections, he revealed that the pain of being locked away wasn't just about losing freedom. It was about losing connection with the people he loved most. While incarcerated, Jelly Roll discovered his gift for writing rhymes and storytelling. Yet even with music, he admits that many nights were filled with regret, self-blame, and tears. He wondered if he would ever get a second chance at life outside those walls. Losing time with his daughter, perhaps the saddest chapter in Jelly Roll's story, came when he became a father while still in prison. His daughter was born while he was serving time. Instead of being in the hospital holding his newborn, he was behind bars, forced to hear the news secondhand. He has since admitted that this was the moment that broke him the most. "I remember crying myself to sleep," Jelly Roll once said, recalling the overwhelming guilt of missing his child's first moments. That sadness stayed with him for years, even after he was released and began to rebuild his life. He knew he could never get back the lost time, and it became one of the deepest wounds in his heart. To this day, Jelly Roll channels much of his music toward making amends, not only to his daughter, but also to himself. Songs like Save Me carry the heavy weight of regret, sorrow, and the hope for redemption. Fans often say that his willingness to share these sad moments makes him relatable and inspiring. Battling addiction and mental health, like many who grew up in difficult environments, Jelly Roll also battled addiction. Drugs were both a source of income and an escape from his inner demons. Yet addiction only deepened his sadness. He saw friends die from overdoses, relationships fall apart, and opportunities slip through his fingers. On top of that, he struggled with depression and self-doubt. Even when his career began to take off, he often felt undeserving of love, success, or forgiveness. His weight also became a painful topic for him. At his heaviest, Jelly Roll weighed over 500 pounds, which made him feel insecure and ashamed. In interviews, he has admitted that looking in the mirror sometimes brought him to tears because he didn't like the person staring back at him. Fame doesn't erase sadness. When Jelly Roll finally broke through to mainstream success, topping charts, selling out arenas, and winning awards, many assumed he had finally left sadness behind. But Jelly Roll has been honest. Fame doesn't erase pain. In fact, some of his saddest moments came when he realized that success could not heal old wounds. Even with cheering fans and financial stability, he still carried the weight of regret from his past. He still wrestled with self-worth and moments of loneliness. He once admitted that after performing in front of thousands, he sometimes went back to his hotel room and cried, overwhelmed by the contrast between public adoration and private emptiness. The song that bared his soul, perhaps the most public display of Jelly Roll's sadness, came with the release of Save Me. The song, which has become one of his most powerful ballads, was written during a period of deep depression. In it, he confesses his struggles with addiction, loneliness, and hopelessness. "Somebody save me, me from myself," he pleads in the chorus, a line that resonated with millions who have felt the same despair. Jelly Roll has said that he recorded the song in a single emotional take, tears running down his face as he poured out his soul. It became more than just music. It was therapy, a cry for help, and a bridge to connect with fans going through their own battles. Family as his anchor despite all the sad moments, Jelly Roll's story isn't one of despair alone. His wife has become his biggest supporter, helping him find healing and stability. Their love story is often described as unlikely yet beautiful. She stood by him as he worked through insecurities and opened up about his pain. His children, too, are a source of motivation. Though he still carries sadness over lost years, he has vowed to be present now, to give them the love and support he never had. In many ways, his sad past fuels his determination to build a brighter future for his family. Turning sadness into strength, what makes Jelly Roll unique is his ability to turn sadness into art. Instead of hiding his pain, he shares it openly in his lyrics, interviews, and conversations with fans. This honesty has built a loyal who see themselves in his struggles. His sad moments, whether losing time in prison, battling addiction, or missing his daughter's birth, have become universal lessons of resilience and redemption. For every tear he shed, Jelly Roll has inspired someone else to keep fighting. He proves that even the saddest chapters of life can lead to a story worth telling. Conclusion: Jelly Roll's sad moments are not just footnotes in his journey. They are the very foundation of his success. His music carries the weight of lost time, heartbreak, addiction, and regret, yet it also offers hope and healing. Fans connect with him not because he's perfect, but because he's willing to admit he's broken. In a world where many artists try to appear flawless, Jelly Roll stands out for embracing his scars. His sad moments shaped him, but they did not define his ending. Instead, they gave birth to a voice that continues to inspire millions.